Hey, it's Monday, August 28th, and 2023. I'm gonna go out for a little walk in a while. My hair is finally starting to grow back. Sometimes when I go through a rough period, I say, fuck it, I'm just gonna cut my hair. And I did a while back. And I regretted it so bad. They didn't even blow dry my hair, but that's not why I came here to talk. I was reminded of a story, my own story. Well, the story of somebody else after I just saw something on here. And for a while last year, I didn't have a job. It was pretty scary. I didn't know, like, I had been sending out my resume for months over Indeed.com and like a couple other websites, LinkedIn. And it was really scary because it was like, okay, everybody had been out of a job for so long, and like suddenly everybody wanted to go back to work, right? And like, um, so even though there were all these businesses like looking for people, the job market was super competitive, especially for what I do, which is marketing and like, you know, I don't know. I know some people don't know diddly squat about marketing, but some people are like, you know, like it's just like everybody and their brother is like, oh yeah, I'm a marketer. Blah, blah, blah. I do social media marketing, blah, 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 whatever. But anyway, I've been in this field for, I mean, over 20 years actually. Um, so anyway, so I had been, I moved from Pine Mountain Club, um, out in the boonies to Oxnard, North Oxnard, in May of 2022, May 15th. Man, was that an ordeal, but that's not the point of this story. Um, anyway, sorry, I heard noises. Anyway, hopefully this is recording the sound. Um, so for a while, I was doing Uber driving and just house cleaning because I was looking for a job, but it had to be you know, um, a good job and something that would help sustain me and something which would give me a bit of flexibility because I have my kids every other week. So anyway, this lady, I cleaned for her house, her apartment, mm, maybe two or three times. It was like once a month, kind of a thing. I think it was like maybe three times. But we got to talking a couple times, and she was this older lady. She was a super nice lady. She was like in her 80s, I think. And she had divorced when she was younger, like, I don't know how long ago, 30, 40 years ago. She never remarried. She had an adopted son and a biological son that she'd had with her ex-husband. Um, he had cheated on her, like was like, it was this whole long thing, blah blah. Like he was very unfaithful. Anyway, um, but she ended up divorcing him, and then she raised her sons, and she lives in like Amarillo, I think it is, roughly. Nice area, and you from her balcony you can see the ocean, and it's really pretty. She uses a walker to get around her place, and she never had another man after that. Totally nice, you know. I mean, I'm sure she was good looking in her day. I mean, she was good looking, for an old like older, woman. There was nothing wrong with her, but uh, yeah, she just, she never, 5 minutes, okay. She never remarried. Her kids have kids now. She's got grandkids, and a couple times we sat and chat for a little bit after I was done cleaning her house and stuff. And she's really nice. She's like just a nice lady, And I just kind of thought to myself, wow, how come she never, And then I was like, well, I guess online dating wasn't around in her day. But who wants to do online dating? Like seriously, like it's a bunch of hooey. Like, oh yeah, like it just is like it's so superficial to me, and like I wouldn't want to do that either. Actually, I'm not ever. And so I just kind of thought to myself, like, wow, maybe that'll be me one day. Um, my kids are all grown. They've married and moved out of home, and they've got kids and stuff, and I've retired and I live off of, I don't know, whatever. And just kind of, what do you do with your time? What do you do with your time? You just kind of live out the rest of your days, and I kind of thought to myself, well, maybe she also hires a cleaner once in a while just to have some company, just to have someone to say a few words to, exchange a few words to every once in a while. I remember my dad used to call his mom once a week when we lived in Australia. He would call her Sunday mornings. Was it Sunday mornings? Sundays at some point. Australia, in America. Anyway, yes, it was Sunday mornings. We would talk to her every week. Sunday mornings, we would call Grandma. But what do they do with the rest of their time when they're alone? What about the seconds, the minutes, the hours that pass? What do they do with their time? Are they sad? Are they lonely? While everybody else is too busy to talk to them? Anyway, I don't remember her name honestly. I gave her my number when I left, when I told her I'd found a job, and I said, here, call me sometime. I'd be happy to come and help you out. Never heard from her, but anyway, that's my story.